T to the V to the L to the I to the N to the E, TVLine.
Reeve, welcome.
Thank you very much.
So I have a bone to pick with you.
Oh no. What is it?
Why did you have to kill Angelique?
I knew you were gonna ask me that. Well, it's a sad day for me too, but I think there are a few ways you can look at it. I think, the first one being anyone who sees Dorian's portrait generally has got to go, which is sad. But then again, you look at Lily, and we haven't seen her see it, but we know that she's aware of something, and he hasn't made her go, so I'm not really sure why that is. Maybe he can't, I don't know. If you look back on the episodes after seeing all the way up through episode 8 or episode 10, I think you can see the seeds planted for that to potentially become the ultimate scenario for that character after the Opera House, in my view, at least. I think Dorian's a progressive-minded thinker, and, to me, his mantra is freedom. And in Victorian London at that time, it was a much less free-thinking place in some ways, as you can see from that one scene. And I think when Angelique shows up in Dorian's clothes later in that episode, in episode 5, I think I think there's a sense there that Dorian is realizing that maybe Angelique isn't fully ready for this sense of progressive thinking, even though I think it's something that she does want. Not that the decision is made then, but I just, as I watch it back, I connect those dots.
I was just surprised because it was the first glimpse of sort of evil.
I know.
Real evil in the character. And it took me by surprise.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, and so that is fun to play, but it's but I'm trying to rationalize it myself. I do think that also if you look in that scene, if you see the look in Angelique's eyes when Dorian asks Angelique if she can love him and accept him for who he is, and she says yes, but you can see actually there is hesitation and there's doubt, and I think she didn't deserve to be killed for that.
I
know. As Reeve, I agree with you. I'm with you. In my opinion, I think if Dorian had walked in there, obviously the poison's in the glasses, and my assumption is that the poison was in Dorian's as well, in case he mixes them up, because who cares? Nothing's gonna happen to him. Mm-hmm. But I think had there not been that hesitation in Angelique's eyes, I think that Dorian may have said something along the lines of, let me get some better glasses. Go in the other room and let's really do this. But I think that I think that it was. The decision had potentially been made before walking into the room, but I think there was still a chance, and it is sad. It is. I agree. I mean, but I think it all fuels the greater storyline.
And the greater storyline seems to be Lily and Dorian being the big bads in season 3.
It looks that way, and I'm like, I don't know any of the details about where this will go. I will soon. In the coming weeks, I'll know more. But I think. And I'll have to keep it a secret. But.
Let's talk about that scene in the finale with you, Lily, and Frankenstein.
Yeah.
What an amazing, beautifully shot and acted scene. It took my breath away.
Oh, thanks.
The dialogue, the whole thing.
I gotta say, it was just as beautiful in person. The candles, it was just, we walked in, it was breathtaking walking in for the first time. And working with those guys, I mean, it's a pleasure to work with everyone on the show. That's one of the first times that I've had the chance to have that long of a scene with 2 of the primary characters in the show, and so it was particularly fun for me. And just having to, Harry having to be as emotional as he was, and I gotta say, to, give Harry huge accolades for the fact that he was just as intense, even for all the shots that were just on me or on Billy. I mean, he was going for that the entire day. He goes for it, and it's hard also because I love Harry, but it's a good challenge, to have to look at him and be the way that Dorian behaved, the way in which Dorian had to behave in that scene, to push against that.
Yeah,
it's a good challenge, but it's hard when it's your friend because you can see them experiencing real emotion. They're connecting to something that's, either he's completely becoming that character in that moment, or sometimes we connect to things that are in our own lives, and it's hard, but you want to.
Do you hug him like when the camera?
Yeah, we do. Sometimes you do. I think I definitely did at the end of the day. He was going through it. He does that a lot though. He's so talented with that stuff.
Any cast members you hope to spend more time with on screen next season?
I don't know if this will happen because I haven't heard, but it would be interesting to see if there's anything that might happen between Dorian and Hecate. I think that's interesting. I love Sarah Green. She's wonderful. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but that's something that I haven't done yet. So.
What are you doing on your hiatus? What have you done?
I've been working on an album. I mean, I've been doing this for a little while now, but I'm playing every instrument myself, so it's taking a little bit of time. But the reason I do it that way is just for, I can work at my own hours, and also it allows me to just do what I think supports the song the best, and to make the voice the center of everything. But yeah, so that's pretty much what I've been doing, I guess, professionally in between. That's been the work.